Between what many people consider to be the worst Batman film, Batman and Robin, and the best Batman films, Batman Begins and The Dark Knight, was an unproduced film based on Frank Miller's Batman Year One. Joel Schumacher expressed interest in taking on the franchise once more with George Clooney. This time, though, he wanted to take a darker tone, looking to Miller's work in the comics as inspiration. Warner Brothers was hesitant to bring the director back, and instead took interest in Darren Aronofsky, who was enjoying some success after the release of his indie film Pi. When asked what he would do with the series, Aronofsky said he would cast Clint Eastwood as Bruce Wayne and shoot the Gotham City set pieces in Tokyo. He said he wanted to do a hyper-realistic Batman that would contrast with the campy Schumacher production.
Let's kick some ice.
And he pitched the film as Death Wish or The French Connection meets Batman. Warner Brothers was interested and commissioned Aronofsky and Miller to collaborate on a script. While Miller's comic was the launching point, they took many liberties with the Batman mythos. After the death of his parents, Bruce Wayne runs away and lives a life on the streets, stripped of his fortune. He is eventually taken in by Big Al, a mechanic, and his son Little Al, who become the Alfred figure for Bruce. As he grows up, Bruce watches from the auto shop as hookers, pimps, and corrupt cops come in and out of a brothel, the Cathouse, where we're introduced to Selina Kyle, aka Catwoman. Bruce eventually takes on criminals dressed in a hockey mask and cape, reminiscent of Jason Voorhees, using homemade devices he's built himself in the shop. The Batmobile would have been a Lincoln Continental that Bruce spruced up himself. The media labels him as Batman because of a marking left on his victims from a ring Bruce wears while fighting that has the initials of his father, TW. Aronofsky's Bruce was angry, and he compared him to Travis Bickle from Martin Scorsese's Taxi Driver. Another character that was reimagined in Miller's comic and in this new film would be Jim Gordon, who would serve as a strong moral compass as he navigated a corrupt Gotham City Police Department, rather than the wimpy character he has been portrayed as in previous iterations. In June 2002, Warner Brothers passed on the script, and Aronofsky could understand why. He later said, "I think Warner's always knew it would never be something they could make. I think rightfully so, because 4-year-olds buy Batman stuff." The darker, more realistic tone eventually found its way into Christopher Nolan's Batman films, which were critical and financial successes. Miller's take on Jim Gordon also eventually inspired the Fox TV show Gotham.